JavaScript blog starter. If you haven't already, I'll just show you what I'm going to do, or what you should do. I'm going to fork this repository, and then once that's done, I'm going to grab the URL to clone it with, and then in my terminal I'm just going to make sure I'm in a good workspace location, and I'm going to do git clone the repository, and then cd into it, and then do yarn to install my dependencies. While that's running, I'm going to go in here and just take a quick look at this first step, which involves performing some test calls, some requests to the API you'll be using for this project. This is what we do anytime we need to use an API in an application, which is almost all the time. And so I'm just going to make sure to take out this code here and put in my username on GitHub. At this point, this should be almost done. And then we can start looking through this and finding data that matches, or that we can make use of, basically. Sometimes making use of an API or any other aspects of doing web development is a little bit it's kind of like a little detective work, so to speak. You kind of have to scrounge for whatever clues you can find to represent the data that you need based on your mockup. So I know that I need, obviously, some gists for a gist blog. That only makes sense, right? So I can already tell that I have like some files here. I've got I can go click on these and look at the raw markdown. That's going to be useful later for when I actually want to parse this markdown and have it show up in nicely formatted HTML. File name, I could probably use that or this even for the name of each post. I've got created at. That's going to be nice for if I want to if I want to display like the date a post was created, you know. And then there's some other stuff here like associated with my account. So there's like URL to my profile image and my login name and other stuff we can grab from here. So now that this is all finished and we've kind of started to get a glimpse at the API, the structure of the API we want to use, I'm going to go ahead and start a server here. That doesn't look very good. And that should open up in the browser at localhost 3000. And when it does, we'll know that we're ready to start. So we'll come back in the next video and start looking at how to just get the ball rolling, basically.